This is another thing Marseille is famous for. The Savon de Marseille, the soap of Marseille. And this is the museum. This is only the second time I've been to Marseille for a while. I've stayed here for a bit, and the first time I came I really liked it. I thought it was a really nice place. This is the second time I've been here since Friday morning. It's now Sunday, and I think I've fallen in love with this place. I mean, what is not like to love? What is there not to love? I mean, look, if you look behind me, we're in the old port. There's a fish market with lovely fresh fish. It's absolutely beautiful. The sun is out. Been walking around a lot. Going to do a little bit more walking today before I leave. People seem to be really open and friendly. What is there not to love about this place? I think I've fallen in love. It's a fabulous place. I'm in one of the oldest quarters of Marseille, called the Panier, which is also known not only for its lovely little winding and hilly streets, but also for its street art. Have a look at this. Apparently this area was pretty rough at one point, with lots of, as somebody told me earlier, bandits. But now everybody seems to be clearing up their houses and putting plants outside to make it all look quite nice and green and whatever. However, someone also told me that the original inhabitants have all been pushed out because everybody's getting Airbnbs for their little places. So, always a downside. And there you go. It's exactly what someone said to me. He said it's totally lost its character. It's just for tourists. I mean, tourists want to come here, obviously, but the Airbnb is just forcing everybody out, which is not brilliant. Especially as some of them were born in here. I was talking to a guy and he's been here for like 3 or 4 generations here, and he says he can't live here anymore. There you go. Pretty sad, really. So last night with my son we watched a programme on French TV called A Weekend in Marseille, and this is one of the street art things I'm just coming up to that we saw on it, so I'm going to have to take some footage of this. And this is the footage that we saw of this Marseille street artist. And the guy that presented it, he said if he could, he would take the whole wall and put it somewhere as a piece of art. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's really strange to see all of this street art around here, but I must say it doesn't look actually that bad. I mean, there's a sort of graffiti and there's some real art on the walls. I can see one down there. I'm going to go to it in a second. But it's weird because in this really old sort of quarter of Marseille, just up from the port, it doesn't seem out of place. How weird is that? I can hear the bells of the cathedral. I'll try and make my way over to there. I've been there once before. It's a pretty amazing place. It seems to be coming from my left, which would be the east, I guess. Now I think I'm going to stop and have a coffee here, underneath these trees. There's one thing that nobody, or not many people, know about, is that Marseille has very tall animals. The bulls and the lions are like mega tall, but I think they actually use stilts. I don't think they're that big. À suivre. I mean, look at this lion. What do you think? Is it tall or is it on stilts? The jury's out on this one. There, always looking over the city, is Notre Dame de la Garde. quoi ça, madame?
L'œil de Sainte-Lucie.
Et on l'utilise pourquoi? C'est utilisé pourquoi? Ça se mange pas.
C'est un porte-bonheur.